I can hear now. Biggie, tell me, who do you fear? Ain't a living soul breathing, shall pump no fear here. My last phone flashed and I mashed his ass. Blasted, fuck with me, but I blast your ass.
They mad because I know what happened. That's why they all, you know, it's Biggie and them, they not riding.
Little Caesar, go ask your homie how I leave you. Cut your young ass up, see you in pieces. Now be deceased.
Me and Nino just went on the terrace, like, yo, let's go smoke. We're gonna go smoke one by ourselves. And some told me to look over, because if, of course we high up, I'm looking over and I see like a few dudes walking down the block. I see the bandana. He's always wearing that bandana and shit. So I'm like Tupac. And we knew Stretch too. God bless the dead, Stretch as well. And I knew both of them. So I could just see. I know how Pac walk and all that. So I'm like, oh shit, I look like Pac. Yo, and I'm yelling like, yo, Pac. And he looked up, he couldn't see us. He looking up, he like, who that? I'm like, yo, this C's, Lil C's, what's up? Yo, what's up, little nigga? What's good? I said, yo, what up? Where you going? He said, where y'all at? I said, yo, I'm gonna come downstairs. I said, yo, come around to the corner and I'm gonna come downstairs and get you.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is Machiavelli Media. So remember when the whole quad shooting went down? I never forget that shit. It came across the radio, Tupac got shot in the head. We ain't know what happened. We ain't know what was gonna come from all of that. It was just all over the place. Shit was out of control. Bananas, right? Talk of the streets. And then we ain't get our first taste of what really was going on till we checked out the Vibe article. Vibe magazine put the article up, and Tupac went into great detail on what he believed happened to himself that night. He was shot 5 times at Quad Studio. Tupac basically made it seem like Puffy and Biggie set him up. They knew he was going to be shot that night. They didn't say nothing. He said basically, the whole scene was weird. When he got out the elevator, he was shot in the head. People looked like they saw a ghost. He was saying that some people were saying he was acting because Pac wanted to roll up a blunt, had somebody roll him a blunt, smoke, wanted him to get his mother on the phone. And they said it basically saying I'm raw, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of accusations going back and forth. And recently, Little C's, I see him doing interviews. Shout outs to my brother, the Art of Dialogue. It's my man, Mighty. And I seen C's on Vlad. And C's been talking a lot more lately over the years. Bad Boy, Biggie, Puffy, everybody was pretty much quiet when all this stuff was going on. But it's nice to hear that side of the story at this point in time in hip hop. You talking 20 plus years later. But I never forget the initial part of the whole story of the Vibe magazine is how he was set up, how he was on the phone with Jimmy. He was lured to the studio and the play was already in motion. But it's crazy that Tupac said, and it all started with Little C's being on the terrace, looking down, screaming, "Yo, Pac." And Pac was saying, "I ain't dumb, I know the move." C's was basically the lookout, is what he was saying. The point man. The eagle has landed. You know what I mean? Let everybody know the eagle has landed. That's what Pac was saying, you know. And he said C's told him, you know, meet me around the corner. And when he walked around the corner, it was guys outside the studio and in the lobby waiting on him. And I just thought that was fascinating. I'm like, yo, Pac said Little C's was the lookout. Basically saying that C's was sitting on the terrace waiting to get a word when he arrived there. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not even insinuating that that's true. But this is what Tupac believed. He actually thought that Bad Boy, Biggie, Puffy, and Junior Mafia as well was in on him getting robbed and shot up at Quad Studios. It's a crazy dynamic when you think about it, though. Because at this point, Pac and Biggie didn't have no bad blood. Little C said he knew Tupac. He said he knew Stretch as well. Pac even said he used to give Little C's and the rest of Junior Mafia money to get home on a train at night. He also said that he used to take care of Biggie. He said Biggie was broke when he was recording Ready to Die. He was saying all the champagne and liquor and weed Biggie was rapping about, that was him buying all that. So Pac said, you could imagine how I fucking feel. That's what he said. But I'm like, yo, that's one part of the whole, you know, the Tupac history revolving around Quad Studio that nobody really talk about. Pac said basically Lil C's was the lookout. In all these interviews, you hear C's explain why he was on the terrace. He said that he was on the terrace with, I think he said Nino, and they was smoking because they had their first Junior Mafia session. He just wanted time to reflect. And he said it was way up in the air, and he just happened to look down and see Tupac. So he seen his bandana. He recognized Pac walk. And I'm like, damn, how high up was they? I mean, New York is famous for their skyscrapers, a lot like Chicago. Some of the tallest buildings in all of America. And I'm like, how in the hell could see Pac way up in the air? But he spotted him. He said he told Pac, yo, come on around, I'm going to come down and get you. And the rest is history. Biggie said himself that day at the studio that he was at Junior Mafia's session when that happened. And Biggie called it a coincidence. I don't know, y'all. I mean, was Lil C's really the lookout? Was he alerting people that Tupac had arrived? Or was it like what Lil C said? Was he just happy to see Tupac and he, you know, was excited? Yo, Tupac here. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Don't forget to like the video, give me a big thumbs up, stop playing, sub to that channel, because this is Machiavelli Media. And I'm your homie Gab. And it's been a pleasure as always. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.